Morning everyone, we have class on pengembangan kawasan berbasis energi baru terbarukan in Magister Teknik Sistem Universitas Gadjah Mada. We have 6 groups project where they have to present their final project at the end of the study, and we have 6 projects already. Today we have another 3 projects to present, and some of them is pengembangan kawasan on Papua Barat. So we can see that this lecture is talking about pengembangan kawasan utilizing renewable energy technologies throughout Indonesia. So we can talk about one location which is remote or location which is quite far away from main island, so that we have to deal with planning for generating electricity, generating energy, and others. So for today we have moderator Rizal Asri. So it's for you to take over the class and to moderate the discussion. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for Mr. As. Okay, before we start, can our class give an applause to our presenter today? Okay, today we will present about the pengembangan kawasan. In this project, we have 3 group. The first group, we have presenter. The first is Mr. Arimantoro. The second is Mr. Ismanto. So, to the division this time, I will give the time to Mr. Arimantoro. Please, your time.
Okay, thank you for Mr. Rizal Asri. Good morning all. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Now, me, Arimantoro, and my partner, Mr. Ismanto, will explain our project, LEAP project in Papua Barat. Okay. This is my outline for my project. First is introduction, and next is purpose of my project, and then my data, and then energy demand in Papua Barat, and then energy supply, then scenario, and the last is conclusion. Okay, is my introduction. The border province of West Papua, for north side is Ocean Pacific, and the east side is Papua province, and the south is Banda Sea, and the west side is Maluku Island. And they're located at 124 to 122 degree equator, and 0 to 4 degree, just below the equator at an altitude of 0 to 100 meter above sea level. West Papua or Papua Barat province has an area of 9,170 kilometer square and a capital city in Manokwari. And then West Papua is divided into 11 districts, and the total population of 760,422 inhabitant in 2011, in 211 distribute and finally in 11 district or city. Electricity ratio is 10.1% in 211. Purpose of my project is, the first is describe energy balance of Papua Barat province, just electricity only, and then simulate energy planning scenario until 215 using the assumption. The data, we use secondary data, data populasi from BPS, then GDP, gross domestic product from BPS, and electricity consumption from PLN, ESDM, and BPS, exciting power plant for PLN and ESDM. And the last energy development planning from RPJMD and RPJPD Papua Barat. This demand energy in Papua Barat from household, commercial, industry, transportasi, and other. Okay, this is a picture of demand energy in Papua Barat. On the graph, show the total demand for energy in general large is the transportasi sector that continue to rise from years to years, followed by the commercial sector, industry, and household. Okay, for the next slide will be described by my partner, Mr. Ismanto.
Okay, thank you. Next presentation. The electricity on this graph plot electrical energy consumption continues to increase the light consumption sector and the household sector and the lowest transport sector. Next graphic premium, absolute premium for the for the transport sector with the graph increasing. This picture graphic kerosene demand, the largest numbers in the household sector, followed by the industrial and commercial sector. Fuel diesel, the locked diesel and oil used in the transport sector, then a small amount of industrial sector, commercial, and other. Coal consumption continues to increase, but only the industrial sector alone. LPG, this energy LPG when mainly used in the commercial sector and the industrial with the graph continues to rise. After absolute after in aviation full use the air transportation sector, to the consumption of road infrastructure has not been marked down for transportation. The graphic are fuel from the graphic show the net for all kit of the energy demand continues to rise significantly. The scenario optimist and pessimist. The optimist scenario if growth in increase the gross domestic energy net are expected to rise and vice versa. Conclusion, transportation is the biggest fuel consumer than any other demand sector. The most widely used fuel the transportation sector is aviation fuel. The highest electricity production in the 2060 in 1660 gigawatt hour per steam power plant. Thank you.
Thank you for Mr. Arimantoro and Mr. Ismanto have explained about the project using LEAP in West Papua or Papua Barat. So, in the second part, we have a question and answer session. So we have about two person who will give a question. Can we start now? Who do you want to give a question? Okay. First, maybe Mr. Okay, start. Miss Ila, can you stand up in front of our?
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for opportunity to me. I just wanna ask one question about the renewable energy in Papua Barat. Whether the future of renewable energy to meet the energy storage in Papua Barat. Can you explain the complex what the reason of renewable energy will be meet the energy storage in Papua Barat? Thank you.
Okay. Can we continue about the question or direct answer? Okay, direct answer from Mr. Ari.
Okay, thank you for Miss Ila. It's a good question. According to the renewable energy sector in the future, we cannot be 100% meet the energy storage, but it can help meet most of the energy storage could be do the government is program on Papua Barat in the future to meet need of energy through a steam power plant. Even though the potential of renewable energy many instance in Papua Barat like water, wind, solar, geothermal, and ocean, but with a lot of potential is actually in the government and the public is not ready to infrastructure and the management maybe like this.
It's very clear from the answer from Mr. Arimantara. Okay, the second question from Mr. Abdul. Can you stand up? Okay, thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for attention. My name is Abdul Said Patiran. For Mr. Ari and Mr. Ismanto, I have a question for you. At Papua, why the transportation sector is bigger and bigger consumption, and how to minimize consumption in this sector? Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Ismanto will answer from the Mr. Abdul Zaid Patiran question.
Okay, thank you. The transport sector energy use is very less because of the ownership of motorcycle vehicle increased safely actuality, and it can be reduced by policies and the improvement of public transportation by the government. Example of vehicle ownership rule and the fate of transport so that future expected many wound the public transportation.
I think the answer is very clear about the question minimize problem or anything problem in Papua Barat. So, in this presentation, I will make a conclusion about present about from Mr. Ari about West Papua. The main problem in West Papua or Papua Barat is electricity, I think. But the challenges with the people in Papua Barat doesn't want to have like a wall, great wall, the infrastructure. Okay, so this is the end on the section 1. So giving an applause again to Mr. Ari and Mr. Ismanto. Okay.